Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Danny the Cat, and welcome to my channel where we play tabletop games, video games, and anything else we could get our hands on. And trust me, we got a lot to do. Oh, what, what am I saying? This is the first month of June. First day of June. Yeah, month. Yeesh. And we're on episode 10. I know, right? Believe it or not, in June we're going to get through episode 10 to 17. That means there's going to be a total of 8 episodes in this month alone. July is, there's 10 episodes in total, but nevertheless, we're going ahead of ourselves. Woo! I'm excited. Because this episode is released on the 4th, and today's the 4th. Then we're going to have one for tomorrow, which is the 5th. Then on the 11th, the 12th, 18th, 19th, 25th, and 26th. And just to let you know, I wrote everything down on this piece of paper here, so that way I can make sure when they're supposed to come out. I don't know if you can quite see that. Ooh. Just a little preview of what I've got planned and so forth. Ha 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 ha. Woo! Yeah, that was a total of 4 months worth of planning right there. But possibly none of them are executed or so forth. I don't know. Um, Either way, if you like what you see, hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below, help this channel grow. That way I could do more for you, and hopefully do more for this channel. In the future, I really want to make this into my personal home business, so that way I can sell merchandise and be able to use this channel to help not just my local community, but the world in my own little way. Nevertheless, let us get into games so that way we can actually have some fun. And well, if I'm not mistaken, we are in Tian's Landing right now. So, no wait, not Tian's Landing. I forget where we're at. Either way, let's get into the game. Let's hear execute order 67. Transition. Ah! Why does that always happen? No idea. Oh, done. YouTube references. I have to honestly say that those load screens are frigid awesome. While we're here, we're gonna level up. See here, we got 3 points, and I don't like this being a uneven, so I want it balanced. There we go. Hit done. We got 4 styles. We're all gonna use it on 1,000 cuts. And that was strange. And that should be good for right now. Oh wait, no, you know what? There's one thing I want to do. What the Flawed Warrior, Star Gem. Mind +1. With Fortune. Intuition +5. Mind and Spirit. I'd rather have this one. Oops. Notice how the mask behind the words, it shows where the pieces are being placed. Alright, let's hit back. Doing, I think. Let's explore our little area.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
She's right, Zoo. More killing won't bring our friends back. I don't think we can. We may have to settle for vengeance. Ooh, let's roll that dice. Number 3. Well, 3's an odd, so guess what?
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Is there anything bothering you? I have some general questions. Goodbye for now. I'm gonna do the first one.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
Goodbye for now.
Be well, my friend.
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanu wonu.
Ranger, forgive me for being so forward, but if you are wise, you will turn around and leave this cursed and miserable town.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwak wo so sonia sonok phonia sisa ear nawakok.
Hush, daughter. You must treat strangers with respect. Once we are outside of town, we must be very careful with everyone we meet. Who are you? Why are you leaving town? Your warnings won't scare me away, peasant. Wow.
Onuyo ear okuyu yofu saya ear shafatuyu.
My apologies, great lady. In my haste and worry, I did not realize I addressed one so far above my own humble station. Please forgive me.
Satha kawa ear sonuyer kawa ear payer nasi sunkut.
I only sought to spare you the misfortune and suffering that falls upon all who visit Tian's Landing. I was right. Who are you? Why are you leaving town?
Uksair wak unamikiro. Nana wo nafak suno.
I am Yingfeng, a simple villager. I have lived all my life here in Tian's Landing, but now I must take my daughter and venture out to the wilderness.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Koni o kioe kawaia o kawaia watita osia kwanif nipawia.
Though my impulsive, my daughter, Bayo, speaks truly. The great dam downriver has opened. The river's too low and treacherous for anyone to navigate. We are cut off from the Empire.
Piayer uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhono ko suir toerok.
The people are starving, and pirates terrorize the town. Our leader, Minister Sheng, seems powerless to do anything, so we choose to try our luck in the wilderness. Don't leave. Perhaps I can save the town. What good would running do? Why not find yourself a solution? You cowardice endangers your daughter. Flee, peasant. Oh dear. Number 4. Ooh, my choice.
Sisayer ifogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer.
You don't know the whole story. Mr. Sheng would probably pay someone to close the dam, but nobody is brave enough to make the journey. There are dark things up there.
Woyower apafawayer sisier sisituitok. Woyer wak finir seer.
Some claim it is ghosts trying to torment us. Some think it is pirates. I don't know. All I know is that there seems to be no way to get the great dam closed again. Do you think things will be any better if you leave town? The wilderness is very dangerous. So you take the coward's path into worse dangers? Actually, I have to agree with that last one. Hey!
Wowo tawa yer kupia kawia nakawia iptuki.
I have heard of the dangers. Wild animals and worse men, pirates and slavers who swoop down in their flyers on unwary travelers.
The pirates are Gao the Greater's men. He has holdings near here, and access to quite a lot of flyers, as you've seen.
Piayer uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhono ko suir toerok.
I've never heard of Gao the Greater, but pirates have terrorized this region for many weeks. Anyone wandering the wilderness knows they risk being caught by those slavers.
Sisayer ifogoso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer.
Some believe there are even worse things in the wilderness, ghosts that torment the living. Still, it's better than sitting in Tian's Landing waiting to die. Why did the great dam open? If the dam is open, why is the river so low? Can you tell me more about the pirates? Where is Fayu's father? I will let you be on your way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 choices. Number 4.
Noni wowo sayetar wowo wir ignisaro kunkna.
Life in a small town on the edge of the empire can be hard, and many people die unhumanly deaths. What more needs be said on the subject?
Woyower apafawayer sisier sisituitok. Woyer wak finir seer.
The survivors must carry on as best they can. Now, Fayu and I should be on our way. If we must brave the wilderness, I would rather do it with the sun still in the sky. I will let you be on your way. Why did the great dam open? If the dam is open, why is the river so low? Alright, alright. Number 3. It's a 1, 2, 3.
Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir iptuki.
Dam is down, river from us. When it closed, the water backed up and drained very slowly, causing the level of the river to rise.
Wo nipir uksayer si sini nisayer usta. Wo ifuir uksunuk nokawayer.
Now that is open. The water is flowing too fast and low where it flows at all. Most ships cannot weather it. The town is cut off. That is why we are leaving. Oh, we got 3 choices. No, wait. We got 1. Yeah, 1, 2. 2 choices. Alright.
Koni o kioir kawayer wo kawayer watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Farewell, honored traveler. If you must enter Tian's Landing, speak with Master Shing in the town square, but a better plan would be to get away while you can. I know that this won't be the last time we see them, that we will rescue them in another path.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Leave her alone or you'll answer to me. I'm not looking for any trouble. Just want to watch while you rough her up.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
1,000 cuts.
Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
You two know each other? Child, what child?
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her.
I was the child, right? Who was this child? Where is this child now? This doesn't really concern me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zoo mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
I trained under Master Li of Two Rivers. My master's true name is Sun Li, a glorious strategist. Why do you have an interest in that? Okay.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy. The glorious strategist was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Master Li told me who he was because I am his student. How do you know? He must have given his orders long ago. You are very loyal or foolish. This is too convenient. Master Li could not anticipate I would crash here. I actually agree with that last one. Alright.
You had a flyer. You're right, I doubt he anticipated that. The glorious strategist accounts for every possibility within the known conditions. Had you simply flown past... Well, I do not want to contemplate that. My time here would have meant little. I served under Sun Li and was trusted enough to be contacted after Dirge fell. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The Water Dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Such a crime against order would not go unnoticed. Arrogance, yes, but also audacious. I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Not much of a god if she fell to the Emperor's blaster. Ooh.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant. Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the Water Dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the Earth in another form. Sun Hai sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order. Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
The Emperor destroyed my people to take the water dragon's power. This act by the Emperor is why Master Li went into hiding. How could the Emperor kill a god? Why hasn't anyone mentioned the burning of Dirge before? What do you know about the Great Wheel or the celestial bureaucracy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 5. Alright. Or 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Water Dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable. Her physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
The Emperor destroyed my people to take the Water Dragon's power. This act by the Empire, yeah, you know all this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 choices now. Number 3.
Few people know what happened. Dirge is a remote temple located high in the mountains. There were no worshippers save for the spirit monks themselves. The Emperor covered up his terrible crime, and the people didn't really care. All that mattered was that the drought was over.
Alright. Number 1.
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
No wonder Master Li hates the Empire. I can't believe Master Li abandoned his family. Why did Master Li do this? What's so special about me? Ooh, my choice.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear. It is time to continue your training, and I am honored to add to the basics that Sun Li instilled. A brief description should reinforce the style you saw me use.
I am always ready to learn. You presume to teach me. Son, shouldn't we talk about the water dragon? Or rescuing Master Li?
Everything I say is at the behest of your master. These lessons were withheld so you would be ready for the attention they will bring. I must train you in Spirit Thief. Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more. This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Alright. I think we're going to end it right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, with that said, so long, farewell, have a good day. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Till next time, so long.